20 laps will be the distance for our Wheeler Metal Legend cars. Legends and A Mods set to go.
Shane Lee leading them out in car number 9. Phil Berkebile in car number 57 behind the 9 of Shane Lee. Dave Comer in car number 44. Rick Nichols in the 2. Trenton Simon in the 72. Chris Powell's in the blue 29. Richard Powell's in the white 29. Steve Harshbarger in the 20. Wayne Johnston in the 60. Daryl McWhorter in the 75. The 12 of Justin Comer. Brad Ives in the red number 4 car, and Logan Ives is in the white number 7 machine. And that is your field of Wheeler Metal Legends for their feature event tonight here at the Springfield Raceway. 20 laps for these little speed demons as they'll put on a really good show.
Keep your eye on Justin Comer. He starts deep in the field. Also McWhorter in that 75 car. Very capable of getting up there and battling. And Wayne Johnston, another car, starting deep in the field. Wayne always a factor in these legend car races, so keep your eye on those cars. Also Steve Harshbarger, after his first win, trying to go back-to-back.
All right, lights off around the speedway. Green flag coming out. Here they go. Dave Comer in the 44 barrels it off down into 1 and 2 for the first time. Rick Nichols in the 2 rides along in second. It's Chris Powell back to third. Then behind them, a whole cluster of cars battling for position, and now the battle for second starts to heat up. Rick Nichols is passed by Chris Powell in the blue 29. So Chris Powell up to second, and Richard up to third, and now's knocking on the door for second. Powell and Powell side by side out of turns 3 and 4, and they make it 3 wide as they came out of turns 3 and 4. Richard Powell has moved up to the second position, and he wants more. Dave Comer, you're next, he says, as he goes down to the inside in turns 3 and 4. Richard Powell looking for the lead, and Richard Powell is your new leader.
Richard Powell pulled it into victory lane a little bit earlier this evening, and he's liking it as he's going for 2 in a row, out in front, pulling away. Give him 4 car lengths over Dave Comer.
Front 4 have broken away from the rest of the field. Richard Powell has the lead, but by no means is it safe. Dave Comer still right there along with Justin Comer. Chris Powell has fallen back just a little bit in that number 4 position. Side-by-side battle between Rick Nichols and Wayne Johnston. Also Steve Harshbarger in on that battle as well, and Trenton Simon too in the 72S.
That battle for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th really heating up as 4 cars are all together. Throw a blanket over them as they battle for that 5th position.
Richard Powell in the 29 has opened up just a little bit of a lead over second place, which that's up for grabs now between Dave Comer and Justin Comer as those 2 battle side by side to determine who gets second place. For the moment, it's going to be Justin Comer. Rick Nichols, Steve Harshbarger, Trent Simon, Wayne Johnston, all 4 of those cars still battling for position.
Meanwhile, Richard Powell out in front opens up his biggest lead of the race, making about a dozen car lengths for the leader.
Richard Powell in the 29 getting ready to catch the lap traffic of Travis Bauer. Travis Bauer in the 22 will be the first car to go a lap down. And it looks like Richard Powell might catch him before, or at some point looks like he'll catch him down the back straightaway as they go into 3 and 4. Bauer will go a lap down as Powell was catching him fast. Battle on the speedway between Trenton Simon and Rick Nichols. Trenton Simon has the position.
Powell continuing to lay down some good laps. Justin Comer still about a dozen car lengths back, riding in second. Dave Comer in third. Chris Powell fourth. Wayne Johnston a distant 5th in car number 60.
Little uncharacteristic of the Wheeler Metal Legends. They're starting to spread out quite a bit as these laps go on. Not something that we normally see from this class, but there is starting to be quite a bit of distance between these drivers.
Yeah, we'll see how it shakes out. A caution flag could change everything, but that's the last thing that Richard Powell wants to see right now, as it's clean and green out in front. The lap traffic is all single file, and so far he's able to make his way around.
Tonight here at...
Oh, spin over and turn. Number 4. Caution has not come out. That car is still rolling and continues to roll. I think we'll stay green. Indeed we will, as the 83 car back on the racetrack under his own power. We stay green. Richard Powell continues to lead about a half a straightaway now over Justin Comer as the laps quickly go by.
Richard Powell, tonight is his night here at the Springfield Raceway. He has been on a roll tonight, and it has continued right into this feature event.
Powell making his way up towards Shane Lee to put him one lap in the rears. Again, the lap traffic single file down at the bottom. He's able to make his way around fairly easily alongside the number 9 car and puts him one lap down.
Steve Harshbarger and Trenton Simon battling for position. Harshbarger ahead of him for now. Trenton Simon looks like he might go to the outside as the white flag comes out. That's one more lap to go for Richard Powell.
Well, he picked up his first win earlier tonight. He likes the taste of victory lane. He comes off turn number 4. Richard Powell to victory lane once again. Justin Comer second, Dave Comer third, Chris Powell fourth. And rounding out your top 5 will be the 60 of Wayne Johnson.
And Trenton Simon, he's going to finish in reverse. Hey, how about that? Trenton Simon finishes the race in reverse.
Well, you never quit. That's the thing. You never quit. You keep on going. And give him credit. He crossed the start-finish line ahead of some other cars.
That kind of reminds you of the time when Terry Labonte crossed the start-finish line sideways, taking the checker flag after Dale Earnhardt did what he did best, which was knock guys out of the way.
Yeah, great Bristol moment as Richard Powell celebrates here on the front stretch. I was reminded of Carl Edwards rolling his car. I can't remember where was that, maybe Atlanta, getting out and then running across the start-finish line. It's Talladega, I believe. All right, getting set up to go racing for the Miller Lite, a modified.